Listen. Listen.
All right. All right.
Listen.
All right. Ooh, let me take a seat, honey.
Listen.
Oh, y'all want another video. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I feel like I should do this shirtless because I'm like already gonna be hot. As a matter of fact,
Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all.
yeah.
Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all.
Yeah. Ooh, honey, I just got out the shower. I'm feeling my puss. I'm trying to go to the gym, y'all. Can you tell? Like, I'm trying to go to the gym. It's not working. Okay.
Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all. Shenanigans, the foolery.
Oh, that song has to be retired because of the F word that's in it. Last call for the theme song, and we're about to get into it because as you can see, I'm giving you bare-chested lady right now. Bird chest fly in any weather. I'm literally trying to get this chest to pop out a little bit. So this may be one of the last lives you see with a little bit of a flat going on here. But, you know, we're giving a little bit. And proof I needed ham. All right. We're talking about Dragula, episodes 4 and 5 from this season 3. We're going to talk about this Drag Race UK promo. Thank you so very much. Okay. Hey, everybody. It's your boy, Matty Rants. We need to have this conversation today. Um, Lots to talk about, lots to go over. A lot of y'all have had some opinions, questions, this, that, and the other about Dragula season 3. The last 2 episodes definitely have been something to talk about, as you know, as we're all aware of. We lost Maxi Glamour episode 4, and in episode 5, somebody loves you, baby. Somebody went home. Now, some of y'all haven't seen episode 5 just yet. It's released on Amazon. I don't know what you're waiting for. It's not like we were asked to just chill and don't watch it until Tuesday. Nobody said that. I had to look through tweets. I was like, did the Bday brothers say anything about this? No, they didn't. So I want to talk about it. I want to talk about certain things that were issues that took place on the show. It's Whitney, baby. It's Whitney. I wanted to talk about this Drag Race UK promo that was released. I think this was like this past Tuesday. The dopeness of that actual that promo. It was so good. It felt like this revamping of Drag Race, period, because we've gotten some interesting, intros for the girls. Season 10 was right. A lot of other stuff was right, but we had a couple missteps in between that. And I was having a conversation with a friend of mine about which seasons really just weren't like popping like that. We're going to move this camera up just a tidgem. Just a tism. You're right. I want to give some sort of illusion for this body. Obviously, I had pizza yesterday, so my abs are gone. I ate a whole pizza by myself yesterday, going through the depression. My birthday's on Tuesday. That's literally, let's say... I'm feeling weird about my birthday. I want to do something for my birthday. We'll talk about it in just a second, but we're going to have a discussion today, very Dragula and Drag Race UK related. So thank you for being here. Do I need to close this window? Because I keep on hearing the crows. Ka, ka, ka. It's getting on my nerves. Oh, thank you, Squall. I appreciate it. Listen. And that's, I use these terms a lot, and that's what, oh, thank you, Lockhead. Oh, my goodness, I'm seeing some of these donations right now. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Squally, thank you. Happy early birthday, Maddie. May it be filled with everything good. Oh, don't make me cry. Stop it, you guys. Stop. Don't stop. Seriously, keep going. Okay, and let's see here. Who is this? Oh, that's my other good sis. Hold on, baby. Let's back this up. Hold on. I'm not just gonna read this the whole entire time. Love you. I was trying to say recently I was fat shamed for twerking on YouTube. By the way, I won, but I'm losing weight, feeling good about me and on. And I saw you on Instagram, loved it. And the things you said, some things are meant to happen now. Women are coming to me in a positive and negative light. Wanted you to know that you always say what's going on with you, good and bad, and you overcome it. So thank you. Baby, all the love right back onto you, honey. Right on back to you. Come on, twerk queen. I just got the shower, so you know how it is when you have a little heat on you. Oh, hold on. Get into the curls, girls. Get into the curls, girls. Ow. Get into the curls, girls. Ow. Get into the curls, girls. Ow. All right. I'm done. I'm being real extra right now. I want another t-shirt. Whoop. That's the back. I want another shirt. I'm giving y'all a lot. Hold on. I gotta change tops, y'all. I gotta change it. I'll be staring at my nipples the entire time we're doing this, and I did not shave my chest. Okay. We're gonna wear one of my good shirts here. This is my Never Lose Passion shirt. I like this shirt a lot. Okay, now I can continue. I feel so much better now. Listen. Everybody, this has been a very interesting time for me because by next week I need to have moved into a new place that I am still working on. I have not got anything concrete yet. So I literally have like a week to get things done. I have another place to stay for another week in case things don't go through, but I'm already in the process of handling that and we'll have something together no later than October the 7th. So pray for me here. I've had people say they wanted to help, but every now and then that turns into um, just a lot of talk. So I don't know what's happening. It's like they're waiting for me for something to happen. And I'm like, I've already told you what's up. Just if you're gonna help, help. Don't say that and then be like, well, I just need you to say something. I'm like, but you've already heard me say it. So nothing against them. I love when people want to offer, but they gotta actually offer it. They gotta actually send it before I can do anything. So right now it's just a bunch of talk. And Lockhead, I'm gonna read your post. Thank you for the donate on here. Happy birthday from Twerk Queen. Oh my God, I got my life. Maddie, please go see my split. LO, not as good as yours. Listen, I'm gonna go check out that split, honey. I also need to finish a cameo for my good sister, Miss Corduroy Jane, baby. Corduroy J. I gotta finish that cameo for her sons. And I was already trying to think of a song for her. I'm actually gonna do that after this live video. Let's talk about Dragula first. Or better yet, no, let's do Drag Race UK. Let's start with Drag Race UK. So, who saw the promo, the recent promo for Drag Race UK? The, ooh, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good, I feel so good. Who has seen that yet? Where are my peoples at? From the front to back, I know you're feeling that. I'll put one hand up, I know, repeat that. Have you seen it yet? I'm waiting for an answer. Good luck to you, Zazzles. I'm moving states on the 1st. It's massively stressful. Ooh, good luck to you, baby. Thank you, Quan. Well, Lockhead, it's all on Twitter. It's all on Instagram. It's on all of those social media platforms, including Facebook. If you go to the Drag Race UK page, they have the promo posted. And if you go to any of the queens on the show, it's going to be on there as well. So I would definitely check it out. It was filmed like a sitcom for British television. And I mean, bitch, I was sitting there like, what is this? Is this like an actual challenge that they're going to be doing? Because to me, that's what it gave. And I was like, oh, this is something here. We got a little something going on. It was so right. And then all of a sudden the music hits, RuPaul speaks, they're like, and it goes into this whole dance number. Everything goes crazy. Vinegar Strokes wig comes off and there's another wig underneath, but it has a puppet dog in the wig singing. It was amazing. I loved it. Hold on, I gotta close this window, y'all. I really, it was everything. It reminded me of a lot of British shows that I watch all the time and that I really fall in love with. And when they pulled up Cheryl Holes, when they pulled her up and let her do her dip, because you know I don't call it a death drop because it's not a death drop, it's a dip. Girl, I'm not gonna have nobody take the culture and ruin it, honey. It was a dip, but it was a nasty dip that she fell from the sky and hit. I was like, Miss Thing, I lived for the whole thing. You also can hear Diana DeCampo giving her opera singing in the beginning. You know, I was here for it. We got Crystal to give us a little jokey joke, along with Vivian, and then, you know, it was really nice. And then you got to see, you know, Scaredy Cat like, you know how she does, just the bit that she pulls. Bag of Chips was in the back, you know, everybody was kind of pulling their weight. I really, really loved it. And to me, I gotta tell y'all, USA Drag Race needs to step it up. They got to step it up. Honestly, season 11 promo was kind of tired. Let's be real about it. It was a little tired. We heard the song was the best part of the promo for the season 11. Everything else was kind of like, biggers, blah, 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 season 11 Drag Race starts now. No. Give us something. Give us something. Give us something different. Give us a little bit of extra. Give us things that we enjoy. Honey, they could have done a whole acting like it was Keeping Up with the Kardashians reality TV moment and introduce everybody that way and then had some music pop on and the girls run through a house and give us what we needed. It was like, I want to see something different. And so the UK drag race was just, it was like, what? This is hot. This is really hot. I wish they actually introduced the queens first with that promo prior to the Meet the Queens that we got from them. Because honestly, their Meet the Queens wasn't really that great. It really wasn't. Like, I loved the Meet the Queens because it was these new queens from, the UK and we got to meet them. And it was like, oh, great. But it just felt like bad lighting, a little bit of harsh production for them. And I was like, I don't know how to feel, but we'll see how this goes. But that promo, honey, that promo was life. I was like, well, you know what? Kabam, kaboop, kabop. This is what I needed, and this is where they can stop. Not at all. Keep on going. This is how it should be done at all, honey. Let's remind ourselves of all the Drag Race promos and where they really excelled and where they fell. I can give you the first fall with season 7's promo. I feel bad for every girl on season 7 because they got a whack promo. Miss Thing, an H&M ad, a Forever 21 ad. Boom, boom, boom. We're in white in jeans. Boom, boom, boom. All white in jeans. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom. The wall. Boom, boom. That's it. Boom. Season 7. Boom. Terrible. Whitney, what do you think? You got so emotional? I know, baby. In a horrible way. It was terrible. It was not good. Season 6 had a great promo. Season 4 had season 4 was one of the best ones to me, honestly. Hey, and happy Sunday to all of you as well. Welcome, my rant pack. You in the chat with me right now. We got a live today. We're going to keep it rolling, keep it going. I'm from the UK, so I understand them, but I don't know how much people from the US, etc., are used to accents. Here's the thing. I have a lot of fans who are in the UK, and I got a lot of people in my rant pack in the UK. I've talked to a lot of people in the United Kingdom, London, Essex, a lot of the different areas that are out there. And so my understanding is not fully there, but it's to a point to where I can respect it, laugh at it still, and understand the jokes and the humor because I watch a lot of British television myself. So for me, especially Doctor Who, oh my gosh, Doctor Who, do y'all not know that show? Like, y'all need to get into some of these television shows, but I do know, and I'm already afraid for a particular reviewer, not gonna name names, I should say 2 of them. I'm already worried that what they're gonna do is make a mockery out of a lot of things that are said or go, what are they saying? And what is that? It's like, bro, don't do that. They don't come to our place and say, what are you saying? No one does that. No one does that in the USA. If anything, they're trying to figure out why our lunches for our children at school look so terrible compared to everybody else from other countries, how their school lunches look. So with me on this here, I'm kind of like, I'm nervous for how some of these American YouTubers are going to treat the UK queens. Because Lord knows I'm not going to be coming at them with any sort of disrespect, not even close. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button, hit that share button here. Do you know who the winner is? It clearly shows. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. I'm not going to say who, but I have an idea of who it is. I'm not going to say who it is, but I have an idea. And I was also given a little insider tea when I was at DragCon when I was talking to a couple of the girls. I also have interviews with Something Wong, the Vivian, and Vinegar Strokes. I didn't get to reach out to everybody because they were being dragged everywhere. The girls were so busy at DragCon in New York. But I will have those 3 interviews posted after my birthday because I'm under contract with World of Wonder. I signed a non-disclosure agreement stating that I would not be able to discuss, talk about, or show the interviews that I had with the queens until after, until after my birthday. So after my birthday, I'll be able to release those interviews, but they won't be the first ones I introduce to y'all. I'm actually going to introduce the Vanjie, Raja, Akiria, and Silky interview on the 25th of September. And that will be one of my gifts to y'all, and great interviews I got to have with all four of the Dream Girls, you could say. Okay. I had to get that out. I mean, it's not totally obvious. I think the top three and the top four is going to be like, whoa. You know what I mean? I feel that a lot of y'all are going to be like very happy with who the top four is. But I again won't be discussing who it is and all that type of stuff. And yeah. Oh, my DragCon. Thank you so much. Listen, every interview that you have seen me do for DragCon, those questions were not preempted. I didn't write them down and study them and memorize what I was going to say before I interviewed anybody. Every interview I went into, I looked at the energy, I looked at their booth, I felt how they were feeling. I thought about certain things that I remembered from my time, my energy, and my effort spending to watch those people. And I simply was like, okay, let's do this. And then based on how they acted was how I was gonna run around the topic. Like, for instance, Mr. and Mrs. Kasha Davis are a couple. Let's ask them a question for the couple. At the same time, you know, I went and spoke to Cynthia Lee Fontaine, and we can talk to her about a bunch of stuff because she's a ball of energy. She said she watched my show. Y'all know I've read that lady on many occasions. But I also respect Cynthia Lee Fontaine's work hustle, how much she is great, how great she is to her fans, and what kind of show she brings whenever she goes anywhere. Again, I may get them girls together on TV, but that's because it's RuPaul's Drag Race, the TV show, reality series. I'm gonna get them there. I'll get you there. Now, in person, though, my energy is still here, because if you give me some bull, like a couple of the queens did who wouldn't let me interview them or gave me attitude, I see you. Don't worry about it. Stepping away, because I'm not going to give you that energy that you want from me. You want me to go off and you want me to be angry with you. I'm not going to do all that. That's not what I do. I'm not that girl. I'm not that kind of girl. So for me, I'm like, hey, let's talk to the ones who know what the energy is about, where I'm coming from, and this is about telling where they can find them, what shows they can attend, you know, how can they send you money and support your drag and tip you right and get you where you need to be and show what you're doing now. What are we back? No, I have it on Do Not Disturb. Hold on, everybody. Let me know if you can, if the volume is still there. The volume is, are we still good on the volume? I so apologize for that. I was like, what in the world is going on? Okay, good. Okay, great. Okay, great. Honey, I was like, what is YouTube? I said, YouTube, what is the tea? I haven't done nothing wrong. I was like, YouTube, what is the tea? I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't said anything crazy. So what is happening? My apologies. I'm sorry about that. Okay, where were we at? With the interviews. So each and every interview I did, and you can ask Hannibal, you can ask Chris C. Diggy One, you can ask Alexander Rogers. There was no there was no point where I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I just was walking up like, okay, let's feel the room. Hey, how's it going? Da, 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 do. You know, whoop, this, that, and the other. And then all of a sudden that microphone came in my hand and I was like, all right, it's your boy Matt. And I just went in. And that's literally how every interview went. So, and there's more to come too. Whew, but don't think that I wasn't nervous. Don't think that I wasn't like somebody who was like, I don't know what I'm going to say. How's this going to look? Like, are they going to feel like intimidated by my questioning? Do they think that I'm going to start some drama or some mess? Like, even with the Kasha Davis one, y'all know I really was upset that she was sent home that day. I thought Kasha Davis needed more time on television. She was good TV to me, and she also was like a grounded source, where some of the other girls just felt like they were talking out their butt. And for her, it felt like she had a lot of stuff like to say. And that's why I was very upset when she was eliminated, which is why I mentioned it. And I said unfairly, and I made sure to say that because I felt that tea. You know, I mean, Candy Ho could feel some kind of way. I think Candy Ho did an excellent job on the switch. She actually was kind of low key robbed on the switch, low key, high key, low key, all keys. But yeah. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. There were some people who were like, "Who are you? And what is this about?" And I was like, "Honey, I'm Maddie. This is my thing. This is my tea. You know what I'm saying?" Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. But yes, I plan to do more interviews with more queens. I plan to do more conversational moments and talking. Like, my words are really all over the place right now. But yeah, this is from Jackie's Back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. um, but I plan to do a lot more interviews with people and, regular folks. Like, I went to school for broadcast journalism. That's what I went to school for and where my passion was. Before my mom left this earth, she was like, Matthew, you remind me of Don Lemon. And I was like, no, not Don Lemon. No shade to Don Lemon, but I love Don Lemon. I appreciate a lot that he's done. And I think he does a great job on CNN. But there are some times when I'm like, Don, what are you doing? And that's why I'm like, Mommy, not Don. Like, oh my goodness. But I simply am trying to live up to that legacy that my mom saw for myself, as well as do the other things I have with my talent, which I believe I have, but I'm not going to just sit back and be like, I'm not this and that and the other. No, but I can read, honey, and I don't mean just books either. I can act, okay? And I'm not talking about taking the ACT, sister. I can dance, and y'all have seen proof of that. I'm multi-talented, okay? So for me, I don't feel like I have a avenue or a venue where I can't put my foot down in and conquer. I don't feel like I have any kind of blockade for that. But they always say you need to pick one of your talents or a talent in general, and you need to make it the best talent in the world. And for me, I'm like, honey, they all are. I'm a bomb dancer, I'm a bomb actor, I'm a bomb writer, I'm a bomb speaker, all of those things. I got it. So I don't limit myself to just one lane. I feel like I can drive on any road. Beep beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep? Vroom. Bum, ba-dum. I love Missy Elliott. I hope that we start buying her music because Missy dropped that EP, and I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounded like it was from 2009, 2010, high key, and I was only feeling two songs, and that was it. But I said to myself, Missy, I love you to death. I will send my money. I will send you. I will stream your album. I won't buy it. I will stream it, girl. I paid $10 a month for that sucker. Apple Music. I'll stream you. I ain't gonna buy it, but I'll stream you. But she's one of the best visual artists that honestly. That girl can put a video together and it be the most dope thing you've ever seen. But that EP sounded like it was from back in the day. Back in the day when it don't... anybody. Whew, but let's get back on topic here. Thank you for the love for the interviews. More to come. Back to Drag Race UK. I have a feeling that we're going to get a really good season. It's going to be short. It is going to be short. I need y'all to get ready for that. You see how many contestants there are. Not that many. So it's not going to be a long season. This is a test run for the UK. But I honestly think that this is going to be very high. It's going to have high ratings because people in the States are going to want to watch this too, as well as in the UK. It brings a new element to the UK because they have a lot of reality TV shows out there right now. Those are crossing over into US shows. If y'all watch The Challenge recently, it's like, what is it? Like Team UK versus Team USA. And there's this whole thing going on with that right now. I need to catch up. I think I'm behind on an episode. I saw the one when Wes went home. Oh, I was so happy about that because Wes gets on my nerves, and he was a complete douche nugget when I met him at ASU. Ugh. I was like, you would go to my school. And he came into Aldo one time when I was working there with his girlfriend. I think he was dating Nani at the time. Miss Thing! I was gagged. I was like, what is happening here? How is like real world in my tea? But I really didn't feel his spirit. He wasn't very nice. I was like, oh, okay. I also went to school with Casey. She was on the earlier seasons of the challenge when, like, I guess, who do I describe that was still there? She was the one, I think she was Wes's partner for one season, and he had to like carry her around the entire season, and she was like always complaining. But I went to middle school and junior high with her. I was so gagged when she got on the show because I was like, she's never been an athlete or any kind of physical sport or fitness or anything like that. Why are you there? But she was entertaining. Let's see here. Okay, let me get to... so back to these promos, though. We all can agree season 4 was the tea. After season 1, which was like, you know, an iMovie ad for something. Season 2 was almost just as bad. Season 3 had a little something going on there, but they still were in somebody's studio and a big old light and fan and all that. So it was like, eh. And everyone had some sort of chiffon or some sort of like tearaway tees. It was like, okay, whatever. But season 4, boom, 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 boom. It was like, what's happening here? Oh, we're building girls and RuPaul walking through, honey. Walking through, honey. Woo! That gold outfit is still a legendary piece. It's a legendary piece from her. That wig, the makeup, when Matthew Anderson was still working with RuPaul. When it was all right with Jesus, honey. I still cannot let that go. Season 4 to me was the best promo they've ever had. It was so right. Oh, I'm going to keep that there. Hold on. So we're going to hold season 4. Let's hold it. Place it to the side. Thank you, season 4. I appreciate you. Season 5. The Goddesses. I'll be honest with you. I didn't care for her. I was not a fan of the Goddesses. I was like, that's cool. But I wasn't like blown away. It was just like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, season 5 was cool. It just was like, I was like, no, I'm good. No, thank you. It was cool, but I was like, it was okay. I didn't really care for that one. Season 6 then came along. I don't care if people stare because I know I'm amazing. Yes! Amazing. 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 That was the tea. Ooh, that was the tea, girl. When you saw Trinity K. Bonet go from boy to girl, and it was like, oh, puss. And then you had Gia before I found out she was a hateful person. The fish hole carrying thing, all of that. I was so here for it. And Bianca Del Rio's introduction of her in the library, just tearing away pages, reading girls, like, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That was a great promo. That was a great season. Oh my goodness. Like, very, very that. It was so right. And then, when Laganja was looking through the blinds and she had the nails and it was like, oh, and all that type of stuff. Speaking of which, I saw Laganja a few days ago. She did a photo shoot with my friend. Laganja's a sweetheart. So if you ever meet her, please don't bring up, oh, on your season, you were this, that, and that. It's been a long time. Please let that go. I have to even say that for myself. Like, she's a sweetheart. Every time I've seen her, she's been very nice to me. So I got to give Laganja some love. Very, very lovely to meet in person. And a great performer. I will say in New York, though, at Hardware, at one point she almost failed child because she had, the guy who she was jumping on was nervous. And when she jumped on him, he did this. And so she almost fell. And I was like, ah! I said, girl, if she ate it, I pray to God she would have turned up and said, I'm fine. Because when I tell you that was, ooh, she almost ate it. It was really funny. But the guy got very nervous. He was like, oh, I wasn't ready for her to jump on me. But I'm like, she low-key gave you the look like, be prepared. Oh, but yes. So season 6 was great. So after season 6, we were expecting season 7 to bring the heat. Season 8 had the hair studio, and by all means, that was actually kind of cool. It was fun. It was kitschy. It was cute. It was cute. I still didn't care for it. I didn't care for it. I didn't care for it. Season 8 was kind of whack. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, Rue had on the my least favorite look from her. It was very 60s, 70s mod. I got it. But then the salon thing, and it was like just very, no, like, no. There was only a couple cool moments in there, but no, no, I wasn't feeling it. I was like, nah, I'm good. I love season 8, though. I love season 8. Season 8 was the tea. Season 8 was the tea, girl. But because they had some of the best personalities you could possibly think of on season 8. But no, Quan, it was cute. I want feels. I want feels. I want this in there. I want some old nasty Whitney with that good old gabba da dop bop wig. I want some of that. I want some of the, that kind of tea. The UK trailer was perfect. It was unexpected. It was new. It was revamped. You felt something there. It was like, oh, we got a show. So we got 4. We have 6. I'll put 8 in there because y'all were feeling 8. The resume wasn't really resonating with me. But 8 was cute. So let's get to 9. Who is season? Oh, season 9. Oh, season 9. To the moon. To the moon. To the moon. I'm gonna take you to the moon. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Now that I think about it, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. It wasn't it. It wasn't it. I'm sorry. It wasn't it. This is Nina for the whole promo. I was like, I know that she filmed so many other things, and for them to give her that one moment, I said they tried it. Right. I remember that conversation when me and Nina were still talking, when we were still talking. Um, meh. Yeah, it was meh. It was meh. It was meh. It wasn't like, ugh. It was just meh. It was meh. Why is this constantly buffering? What's going on here? I might have to take this off Wi-Fi. I'm like, why is it buffering? Internet. There should be not any buffering happening. Let's see here. Ten is when it got really good. Like, y'all can't knock 10. 10 was right. Ooh! The promo for season 10? B. On the runway, work. Work it, girl. Do your thing. They brought the old school song back, and that's still one of my favorite RuPaul songs now. The remix of one of the originals, honey. Honey, 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 honey. That's one of the best they ever did. That X runway, oh my God, that was right. Oh, everyone had a moment. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, Sonny, you're going to have to come in and come out because everyone can still hear me, baby. You got to come in and you got to come back out. Yeah, season 10. Sister, I mean, everyone looked good. Everyone looked good. It was like, ooh, you didn't know who to root for. It was like, okay, yes. We didn't know who to root for. Well, I knew a few who I was like, she ain't gonna go nowhere. She ain't gonna go nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. But can someone tell Sunny to just simply step out the room and come back in? Because everyone else can hear me, but you, baby. Let's see here. Asia's wig was horrible. And I'm sure Asia will stand by that good old skunk that was on top of her head, but honey, that was horrible. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. Ooh, honey, it was bad. Hey, Dixie Ray. Talk about the union. Honey, I've lived in Texas all my life, and I've never seen a skunk ran over as bad as one did look on Asia O'Hara's head. Honey, I have seen roadkill literally be cooked for dinner for somebody with 3 teeth, and still they wouldn't touch that on top of her head. My God, how many clips did it take to clip that on top of that head? Not enough, sister, because as it shook, I knew it screamed for help. My God, if it could smell, I know that Pepe Le Pew still wouldn't hug it. My God. All right, I'm done. Oh. Aw, thank you. Oh, Miss Thanks. Speaking of which, I have a new show that will be coming out probably in a month or so where I do quick fire reads, and it'll be sort of like talk soup in a bit, but it'll be sort of Matty ranting, like Matty Rants, and that's literally going to be the title. And then, yeah, I'll be doing something on those lines of like, what's the topic today? And it'll like speed in the background, roll the picture, go. And then I only get like a minute to go in on the picture and just talk about like everything that's wrong and then just continue on. It'll be like a cute little 10-minute show. So we're working on that too, as well as a podcast that I'm coming out with a friend of mine where we are going to, I can't give you too much information away because people like to steal and act like they made things up, but it's a podcast that we're developing. We have a really great idea behind it, and I can't wait to introduce it to you. And it's going to be with a friend of mine who is ready and willing and able to jump onto something without everybody doing the work for them. They're doing as much work as I'm going to be doing to help make it happen. So yes. Ooh, what was that, Louis the 17th? I need to remember that one too. I love it when RuPaul shows her legs and she gives us the leg moment. That's the best RuPaul for me. When she's like, honey, check out these stems. Check out these stems. That's my favorite RuPaul. I'd be like, ooh, girl, get into the length. Get into the length. Because it always gives me supermodel. It gives me supermodel tease when she does that. And I love that from Ru when she's like, y'all better understand. I made a song about it and the girls were living. Mm-hmm. Honestly, my favorite was the Face Kini. Face Kini was still one of my favorite one-way looks, and she was sick that day. I thought that was stunning. I was like, girl, I don't care what anybody says. That high pony with the Face Kini, the big old shades, and the just red drawn lip. I was so here for that look. I was so here for that look. I was so here for that look. I thought it was everything. All Stars promos. We're gonna bring these into the equation. So we've got 10. We're giving 8 some love. We're gonna do 6 and 4. Whoa, wait a minute. Has anybody else caught that? 4, 6, 8, 10. All even numbers. 4, 6, 8, 10. And this is season 12 coming up, right? So we may have a really great promo. If they're doing this in order, we might have a really great promo. Excuse me. I feel this. Season 1, All Stars 1, I actually was here for the promo because it was like superhero and it was the first All Stars and it got me so hype. So I'm not going to say it was the best of the best though, because All Stars 3 happened. All Stars 1 was cool. It was like, oh, dope. We got an All Star season. Yes. UK isn't 12. UK is not 12. UK doesn't count. See, here's the thing, Squall, and you have to realize this. Drag Race UK is in its own world. It's not considered season 12 of Drag Race, so you can't put that in the same category as this. So right now, Drag Race UK has started off with season 1 being excellent. So now if they go to 2, 3, 4, and 5, they have to match what 1 just did. I wonder how they're going to do it, but it should be great. I feel like the next promo they should do for Drag Race UK season 2 should be something like off of the Great British Baking Show, where they're all like making something and it just goes haywire. Yeah, I think that should totally be how it goes. But season 1, it was like great. I loved it. Season 2 of All Stars, I don't know about you, I was not feeling that at all. I thought that was one of the crappiest intros they could have ever done. I thought that was lame. It was like the pictures are doing and oh, what will happen here, and ooh, 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 ooh. It was bad. It reminded me of season 7 a little bit, and I was just like, ugh, this is horrible, 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 horrible. But All Stars 3 with Shangela and Trixie, oh please, oh my god, mm, mm, mm. Everyone got their own little speech. Everyone had their own little intro. Everyone had the beauty has arrived. The dancing queen is back. All of those things. Amazing. All Stars 3 was the tea, girl, for that promo. I mean, it got us hype. And then the music was everything with it too, because it was that giggity giggity ow. Call me honey, call me money, 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 call me honey, call me money. I don't know, dick, bow. Oh, she's your queen. The goal was everything. It was right with Jesus. It was right with Jesus. Simply the best. Better than all the rest. Hey, come on, Tina. I'm just saying. Call me mother. Yes, it was everything. I lived and I breathed. All Stars 4. Are we going to talk about it? Are we going to keep it real? Oh, yeah, I need to talk about that real quick. I won't be in DC in November like I was before because the pageant has been moved back to February. The coordinator and host of the pageant, who is getting everything together, is going to be going into some major surgery around that time. And there will be recovering during the pageant time. So it's not smart for us to be in Washington, D.C. in December and in January because that's when it's going to be snowing and we don't want to have any issues with people not being able to get there. So they're going to move it to, I believe, sometime in Valentine's Day weekend or the week before that. I know they're going to be updating the website and everything else with that information within the next few days or weeks. So no worries here. We will still be doing the pageant. Me and Jamar are still booked for this, as well as the other judges that are also on the panel with us. And the talent just has more, all the queens and kings who are going to be competing in this pageant now have more time to get certain things together for that. So if you are wanting to come to this pageant when I'm in DC, I know they're going to be doing a meet and greet with me, Jamar, and a couple other people. Hey, love to you, black love, back to you, baby, hugs back to you. That will all happen here. But if y'all have anything that you know I could be booked for or that you want me to be booked for, anything like that, my information is available in the description. Book MattyRants@gmail.com. He has a business card. He has the business card with the number to contact me and everything else with the logo. So I'm always ready to go. And my booking fee is not ridiculously high. It is decent. And depending on the occasion, that's where the prices can be worked out. So yeah, if you need me for anything and you know someone from any club or promotions, I MC, I host, I get on the microphone and I do what I do. You already know what the tea is. So book me, all right? But we do have a couple of things coming up. I will definitely be in Florida for Florida Pride. I believe it's in, I don't know if it's Melbourne or Orlando to be specific, to be what city I will be in Florida for their Pride next year, but I am booked for that. So I will be one of the mic MC hosts and one of the people who's going to be, you know, running, not really running the show, but just talking and emceeing throughout the entire weekend for that Pride event. It'll be my first Pride event that I'm hosting, so I'm really hyped about that as well. So, you know, yes, let's get back to All Stars 3. All Stars 3 had a great promo. All Stars 4. Hey Topanga, I was just talking about your sister. Let's be real with All Stars 4. So y'all remember how that all kind of was, and it was like, you know, we're gonna do this in the winter, and it's gonna be like, you know, this is a really great thing, and everyone's gonna be like, yeah. Bing bong, bing bong. We're gonna do a Christmas song for All Stars 4 in among. Half of the looks look like crap. I'll be honest with you. Half of the looks look like crap. I was not a fan. I was not a fan. I enjoyed certain things about it and the looks, but no, it wasn't great. And here's the thing that was crazy about it. You know, when Valentina was eliminated, girl, like everyone stopped watching some of that season. That's the tea. Like they were all like, oh. And then when Latrice came back, it was like this whole, like, people hated Latrice that season. I liked Latrice no matter what. I got where she was coming from. I didn't really take it as harshly as a lot of these young Drag Race fans did. And a lot of them didn't even watch season 4 to even give their opinion on her. So it was like, what are you talking about? I thought Monique Hart was given a lot of bull on the stage for some of her outfits. I thought a lot of her outfits were actually really great. She came with a wardrobe this time. So it felt like, what are we missing here? I thought that certain people should have won certain lip syncs over others. I thought that a couple of the challenges were trash. I thought it was a good season, but then when they gave the crown to 2 different people, it kind of took away from a lot of the power that is with winning that title. It was like, it felt like very RuPaul, Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Julie Newmore. We have a tie. And Noxema Jackson's like, tie? What you mean a tie? It was very that. What you mean a tie? Tie? Like, what the fuck? What is this? It literally was, and I quote this, it was literally Vita Bohem and Noxema Jackson, all of that. It was very that. Like Trinity, the Tuck Taylor, and Monet exchange, you win. So Monet won the lip sync, True Tea. And you know, I have sat next to Trinity. I have talked to Trinity. Trinity, the Tuck Taylor also. If y'all ever get a chance to meet Trinity, she is so nice. She is so sweet, and she is so beautiful in person. When I sat next to her and I talked to her, I didn't get my interview, but we just had like a chit chat, and I was discussing everything with her, and I didn't go too deep down the line. I said, well, you know, you had to do all this and share all that. She goes, girl, she gave that face like, I'm still like, it's like, you're glad to have it. I know that you're happy to see it, but it would have been better if it was just you, right? Same thing goes to Monet. Like, but if it was just yours, it's like do. Now it's like the winners of All Stars 4 is do. I still feel bad for Manila because we all know Manila would have swept that whole thing all the way through had it not been that makeover challenge. She would have swept the whole thing. It was like, yeah, that would have been Manila's. Down. I don't take it back. It would have been Manila's. Straight. No chaser. It gave me so much Ben de la Creme tease. It gave me so much that I honestly hope for All Stars 5, and I know we're not going to get it, so I'm not holding my breath, but I hope for All Stars 5 they do something different with that voting format. I feel like it should be a group vote versus like the top two get to choose who goes home. I feel like whoever's in the bottom three, it should be like I feel like it should be whoever's left and safe gets to vote on who gets in the bottom. Then the top two get to decide who is the other person has to lip sync, and then those two get to lip sync against each other, and the person who wins lip sync gets to stay. In my opinion, I feel like all people who are safe get to throw in who they want to have in there based on who's in the safe committee, and that way you get this arguing, you get the tea, you get the drama. But it's like out of five of us, one of us has to go in, and we have to choose, and so it's going to be this whole thing like who do we choose based on what and da 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 da. And then the top two queens get to choose from those five again who they think should go into the bottom. Right, okay. If they choose the same person, that person goes home. But if it's another person, it's like we have to do a lip sync, boom boom boom, and now it's deciding between the safe girls seeing who wants to go home and the top girls who they want to go home. Like, come on. Like, let's be real. Shangela was robbed. 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 The fact that they were like, oh, all the eliminated queens get to come back, and now y'all get to decide who gets to stay and who, gets for this crowd. It didn't make any sense. I was like, why are they choosing this? And half of them weren't even here for all the stuff that was going down. They had no idea what looks were presented. They had no clue. I will be the first to tell you, I thought it was going to be Trixie and Shangela lip syncing for the finale. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Absolutely. It should have been between those two. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then when Kennedy was in there, I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be something. I was like, it must be Shangela versus Kennedy because they all know that Trixie has everything going for herself. So why give it to Trixie? That's not what happened. Baby, there are 97 of y'all in this room. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. But that's neither here nor there because Trixie got the crown, and that's Trixie's crown, and she's the winner of All Stars 3. I am not going to say she didn't deserve it. That's how the game was played. She played the game correctly. She didn't mess over anybody or do anything dirty to anyone, and that's how the girls who voted played. So guess what? She got it. It's hers. We're good. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want to be like, no, sis, no. But it's like, no, you did it right. You played the game. You played the nice game. Therefore, you stayed. So, hey, that's what it is. I can't take it from you. But if we had our way, and Trixie said the same thing, if it was the tea, it would have been her and Shangela. No questions about it. So, now that we've gone over the Drag Race UK promo, thanks for still being here. We've had an hour into this. I love that this conversation is going to go. We probably have another hour going on with this. I want to bring up something before I get to the Dragula conversation, because we're about to have a conversation about Dragula. Episodes 4 and 5. Y'all know I did a reaction review for those. Thank you for watching. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch, share that stuff, get the likes up there, do what you got to do. But a lot of you know that my birthday is Tuesday. My birthday is Tuesday, September 24th. That's the day Matty was born. It's my birthday. Some of y'all know what age I'll be. For Hollywood purposes, I'm not going to immediately say what it is, but it's a very important birthday because it's like one of your infinity numbers, right? So, what I'm trying to do for my birthday is go to Universal Studios Hollywood. I have no plans for my birthday. I think Jamar and me are going to get a drink in West Hollywood that night. So, if you're in West Hollywood on Tuesday, you may see me and Jamar out getting a drink for my birthday and just, trying to have a good time. But I wanted to do this for myself because I normally don't have good birthdays. I have kind of bad birthdays. It's just been a really rough many years for birthdays. Well, no, I've been past that age, Louis. I've been past that. That was a few years ago. I'll type it in the group. Yeah. So I really wanted to go to Universal Studios Hollywood, but y'all also know I'm trying to sublease and get a place together. So like I'm literally pinching my pennies. So if you want to donate anything for my birthday, money, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo wise, it's literally going to go towards my ticket and a secondary ticket because I'm trying to get someone to go with me so I have a partner to ride my rides with. Yes, at Universal Studios in Hollywood. So whatever you send for my birthday is literally going towards my birthday. Like it's literally going towards that for rides, for food, to buy myself like some ice cream or something and get a cake. I don't know what anybody's doing for my birthday because again, I'm still new out here in LA. I don't know a lot of people, so it's not like a lot is happening. So I figured, why don't I do something fun for myself like going to a theme park because I love theme parks. And it's actually not far from me. It's very close. I'm maybe 3 miles. I'm literally 3 miles from Universal Studios in Hollywood. So I really want to go there because I want this plane to pass by so I can have my moment. Because I'm about to get really kid-like. And y'all are, listen. I really low-key just want to wear my onesie. Like, I am Team Gryffindor, as a lot of y'all know. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I have yet to go to any Universal Studios when the Harry Potter world has been made. So I really want to go. Like, oh my God, y'all don't even know. Seriously though, I want to get my wand made. I need to get my wand made. It's so bad. Like y'all don't need, oh my God, I'm freaking out over all that. I want to get my wand made. I want to have some mead from Hogshead Tavern. I want to have a chocolate frog. I want to get like an actual robe. Like y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Oh, right, because I plan to go like early in the day because in the evening time I want to do stuff too for my birthday. But I know, and that's why I'm like, I need help. Listen, I know that wand is expensive. My friend told me it's gonna be like $60. And I was like, excuse me? He said, but no, they seriously make it for you. And I was like, what do you mean? Oh my God. Ma'am, whatever discount you can send my way, I totally need it. Like, absolutely. Like, for sure. Thank you. It only gets more awkward. I appreciate it. I love that screen name. um, but yes, yeah, I gotta go. I need to go in there. I want to hear the music. Y'all don't even know. I'm freaking out. And that's why I'm like, I pray to God I have enough money for me and my friend to go so I can have an excellent birthday because what I'm going to do is I'm going to film myself in certain situations like at Universal Hollywood so y'all can see what I did for my birthday and stuff like that. So if you're donating anything, that's what it's going for. That's my present that I wanted to give to myself. If I can't go, I'll figure something else out. But if anything, that'd be great. Oh, what kind of cake do I eat? There are 3 different cakes that I eat for my birthday or any kind of occasion of birth. What? We're about to get to Dragula in a second. Thanks for listening to me rant about what I want to do for my birthday. But carrot cake, don't judge me. Because I'm a person who likes oatmeal raisin cookies, so you cannot judge me, okay? Matthew, ew. Matty, ew. Oatmeal raisin? No, oatmeal raisin's the truth. Don't you do it. It's the truth. It was the best cookie my mom ever made, and so it's always going to be the best cookie ever, period, for me. So, yeah, oatmeal raisin. Me and my mother would fight over oatmeal raisin cookies. But it's carrot cake, Italian cream cake, oh my God, which is also known as wedding cake. Girl, an Italian cream cake? Have y'all not had it? Have y'all not had an Italian cream cake? It is by far the worst thing for your teeth, but sister. Oh, y'all don't know. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. As well as, and this is a tie between butter cake, because yes, I love me some yellow butter cake, honey. I love me some yellow butter cake. Or a good old nasty 7-Up cake, a 7-Up pound cake. Woo, honey. Um, what's the other cake you get in New Orleans, honey, with the pralines on it too? That's like a bangs. Or strawberry cake. I do like those, but I'm very much that I don't like chocolate like everybody else does. I have to be in a mood for chocolate. And also if I get a chocolate cake, what do I need with it if I need a chocolate cake, y'all? Please tell me the drink of choice. It's something that a lot of people can't drink because of their stomachs, but if I get chocolate anything, lemon cake is good too if you get a good lemon cake. You know what's even better than a lemon cake though? Lemon bars. If you have a good granny, if you, of course it's milk. Cold milk too, sister. Ice cold milk. Ice cold milk with some chocolate cake, girl. I will have the fits in the bathroom afterwards, but I'm gonna be living. I will be living, honey. It's okay. Woo, sister. Woo, woo. Y'all don't know. Listen, I will be sitting on that toilet and be thinking about my life and all the things I did wrong, but I will still say that cake was the business, and with milk, it was right with Jesus. But yes, if anything and everything, whatever you donate and send, it's literally going to, oh my God, tres leches, stop it. Stop it. You're bringing up, listen, are we talking about desserts now? Let's have a moment for dessert. 5 minutes on dessert, and then we're gonna get to Dragula. Let's see here what we got. Catherine, thank you for the donating. I see you here on my PayPal. Appreciate it, love. If you send it to my Cash App, my phone is on Do Not Disturb, so I wouldn't be able to see it. If you did, though, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll, as soon as I like scroll down, I'll see it and everything. So I appreciate it. The same thing goes for Venmo too. Venmo and the Cash App are more on my phone, so I can't really see that versus where PayPal, I get my little email notifications. If I could have another show in this world, I would travel around the world and try different desserts from different countries. Because I'm a dessert person. I love dessert. And I can eat a lot of different desserts too. There's not a dessert I can't touch. Banana pudding is everything. Tres leches, if you get the right tres leches, it needs to be cold too, not no warm tres leches. No, ma'am. I need a cold tres leches. I know I'm saying it not correctly here. It should be, is it like tres leches? Should it be more of a versus Is it tres leches or is it tres leches? Now, I don't want to be, I'm going to be correct here. Is it le or la? I hope so. I'm tired of seeing Big Brother on my feed, girl, because they already sent home all the people of color, so I'm like, I like cheesecake, but it depends on what's on the cheesecake to where I can show if I like it. Like, for instance, Cheesecake Factory is so overly done, but I'll tell you the 3 things I will get from Cheesecake Factory. Their teriyaki chicken and white rice, because that sucker tastes good. The fried macaroni and cheese balls, because fried macaroni and cheese is the best thing to ever be created in the history of Earth. It is, it is, it is. And Cheesecake Factory has the best fried macaroni and cheese, in my opinion, because they put it in a bed of marinara sauce. And that marinara sauce with the fried macaroni and cheese, my God. But the Cheesecake Factory, the one I like to get is seasonal. It's the Granny Smith apple cheesecake. Puss, puss. Mm, mm, so good. I also like strawberries or raspberries. Ooh, especially raspberries. Raspberries or strawberries on a cheesecake too. Very important. Apple crisp is great. Cookies are the best things to ever be created in the entire universe. I love almost every cookie you can imagine. I love all cookies, snickerdoodle sugar cookies, M&M cookies, chocolate chip cookies, double chocolate chip cookies, double fudge cookies, white macadamia nut, oatmeal raisin. God, I can just name a lot. I love all kinds of desserts. So yes. Oh, I love oatmeal raisin. Like, that's one of my favorite things to ever eat. Okay, let's get off of desserts. Because I can go on forever about it. I can go on forever about it. And I'm a hungry, hungry hippo. So please do not test me with a conversation about food. That's why if anybody does a cooking show, they need to have me as a guest because I will keep it real with them. And if I love it, I'm going to have the best reaction to me loving their food. So, drag. What is it? Horror. Filth. Glam. Dragula. She's a killer. Drag, Dragula. Okay. So, a lot of you were appreciative of me having knowledge on Dungeons and Dragons because a few of other, I guess, other people were reviewing the show and saying they didn't know what it was and they didn't care or, ew, what is that? And it's something to where I got to say, I grew up a nerd. I also was playing sports, so I was able to go in between different crowds. I was still always known as the gay guy, so I always had to deal with that issue. But it's not even an issue. It was an issue for others. Being gay is not an issue. Whoop, take that back. Thank you. But it was an issue for other people at the time when I was growing up. But because I played sports, I rolled with some jocks and some popular people at every now and then. And I also was with my friends who played video games, GameCube, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, 3, 4. We can just do the numbers. So I rolled back and forth. Oh my gosh, I know, but we need at least 3 people to play Munchkin, Zazzle, so we have to have like a group of people so we can play Munchkin. And I have my Munchkin still with me too. It's sitting in my bag. I have the whole set of almost every set that they pulled out too with the dungeons and all that type of stuff. Yeah. So for me, I grew up knowing what Dungeons and Dragons was. I played maybe 5 campaigns in my entire life because to me, Dungeons and Dragons took forever to finish. And I always felt like the dungeon master could say what he wanted to say and people would just lose because they just wanted to lose, right? That's why I like Munchkin so much because, honey, oh, speaking of which, check this out. So I played 4 games of Munchkin when I was in Houston, right? And I won 2 of the 4. And I won back-to-back games on top of it, too. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe I beat my friends because they're so hard when it comes to playing them. But all I did was get really quiet and I just played the game like I had nothing in my hand and I saved everything into the last moment and was like, level up, level up, level up. Boom, I'm fighting a monster level 1. I have already 37 power. You can't touch me. I've already seen what cards you dropped. It's over. It's finished. It's finite. So yes. But Dungeons and Dragon, I played a couple of campaigns in, and I never got to be the dungeon master, so I always fell out of it. But I have respect and love for the game and those who play it. I also have respect for anybody who can sit in a gaming, what's it called? Like those stores, those gaming stores where they do those Dungeons and Dragons campaigns with people. They have like several of them going on. And if you know nerds, you know that some nerds don't believe in deodorant or bathing because they're playing games all day long. Oh, and I can knock down some spades too, honey. Don't get me on some spades, sister. What are we doing? We're taking out the other 2s and leaving the 2 of 2 of diamonds and the 2 of spades. 2s are high, yeah. Big joker, little joker. Come on now. I know spades, sister. We ain't getting no bags here. Oh no, I bid right. I just need a good partner. Okay, but yeah, when I went to school, I had to learn how to play spades. I had to learn how to play spades. But yes, the smell of someone's home with the nerdiness, if you go into a nerd's house and it smells like just funk, F-U-N-K, funk, just funk, and sweat, and perspiration and desperation and low key. You know what I'm talking about, a little splooge and all those things. That's what the house smell like. It smells nasty. I can actually play dominoes, but I'm not quick because I'm a counter and I like to be like, I'm always like, okay, how much is this? How much is this? Whoop, 20, bam, right there for you. Like that's dominoes. But I have a respect for a lot of people who play it and who understand that the game is very important and it's a lot that goes into it. So when Dragula pulls a Dungeons and Dragons episode on us, I got to give him all the love in the world. I do. I do. I promise you. I got to give him the love. Now, I don't know how Dahlia perceived an orc as a White Walker and then says, I've never watched an episode of Game of Thrones, but apparently I was a White Walker. I was like, how have you never seen that? One, and if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, do yourself a favor and start watching it. But that last season, you're going to be disappointed. I'm just going to tell you. You're going to be disappointed. Um, but you literally look like the king of the Night Walk. You literally look like him. I didn't understand that. Also, I had some issues with a couple other things that were happening. Like, I don't know, just certain people who were safe, and that key came up and it was like we saved her and all that type of stuff. I was hot. But Madeline was given the best, you literally had the best interpretation of what you could do with your character. You were given, what was it? It was Necromancer. That's the one, girl, if you're a Necromancer in any game, and that includes Munchkin, there is so much damage you can do to the board. This thing, for instance, in Munchkin, if you're a Necromancer, you can pull a monster from the discard pile back up to then face somebody, and it's undead on top of it. So you have an undead, there are curses that if something is undead, you can't fight it, and you automatically have to roll or lose or do whatever. There's so much damage you could do. So, yes. Okay, here's the tea. Landon Sider's character, a necromancer is someone who can raise the dead, basically. They raise the dead back. So she had, what was that, dark elf necromancer or something like that? It was like, hold on, sister. You have, by far, one of the greatest interpretations of the game that you could take and run with. And her staff was the only thing that was given the most love. I mean, her look itself, I didn't mind. I thought it was great. But the staff was, no, Dark Elf Rogue was Hollow Eve. That was Hollow Eve. She was a Dark Elf Rogue. And that is normally like an archer or somebody who's like an assassin, etc., etc. But it just was, a couple of the people disappointed me in the sense where I was like, this does look good. But at the same time, I'm like, if you knew what this really was, and if you played the game and you knew how everybody else liked it, we could have had some of the greatest looks ever. Thought that Landon looked good, but Landon gave me World of Warcraft. It was so good though. Ooh, honey, she looked great. But it was World of Warcraft. It wasn't Dungeons and Dragons. It was World of Warcraft. Low key though, Landon still could have been in a Dungeons and Dragon game, regardless. But it was definitely a Blizzard World of Warcraft moment. It was. It was. Priscilla didn't know nothing about Dungeons and Dragons, but she knew the character that she needed to be. And when she said bard, what's a bard? I was like, are you joking me? Girl, a bard is very important in Munchkin because if you're a bard in Munchkin, you can ask for anyone's assistance if you roll a higher dice number than them, and they have to help you no matter what. And they don't get any of the treasures. Oh, and you can just win like that, girl. Oh, you can't win the game that way. However, you can definitely level up faster and get lots of treasures that way with somebody. So, I don't know. Like, it was a little tough for me with the Dungeons and Dragons theme and it not getting the love I thought that it deserved. But I thought that Eva, Landon, Hollow Eve, and even Madeline Hatter at the time really gave it some love. And I thought Priscilla did a decent job, but it was like, okay, cool. But then when you saw Louisiana, I'm like, that's an elf priest? No, ma'am. That's not an elf priest. No, ma'am. It's not an elf priest. That's not her at all. That's like a bard elf. Like, not even that. It was just like, I don't get it. Um, oh, Yovska would have done brilliant that challenge. I definitely can see that going very much in her favor. Uh, but when Dahlia had that key and she saved herself, which was definitely needed because she looked, it wasn't cute. I felt so bad for Madeline. But then Madeline went off the way she did, and I was like, girl, this is something. This season is something right now. Everybody's popping off. Everybody feels entitled to some sort of, I guess, their brand or what they look like and this, that, and the other. I just didn't understand that. I was like, what is happening here? And why does this seem like this is so difficult? Oh my goodness. Shannon, I just saw your donate. Thank you, Pumpkin. Go buy your wand. May be magical enough to heal your heart and you trust and make your paths forth smooth and straight up. Squally, I love you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Girl, I can't wait to get my wand. I'm going to share it with y'all. I'm going to have my onesie with my wand. I'm going to be so excited. Ah! Okay, let's continue. I'm already feeling the birthday love from you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So let's get to it though. Let's talk about the real tea with the episodes. So I have an ISSUE with Dahlia episode 4 and 3 to be exact. Thank you, Hannibal. You're the one that was filming. We got to work on lighting, but that was like still not even the issue. You know, it was great. But you did. DJ Hannibal Royce is in the building, y'all. Y'all give him some love. He was my cameraman for those interviews. He was the one that was walking around with me with a wig. That's my friend. I love you, friend. Hey, I need my blanket back too. As you can see, I got Whitney behind me, but I'm about to be moving locations, and I'm gonna need my blanket back very soon. Where was I going with this? Oh yes, Dahlia was getting on my nerves for like all of episode 4, most of episode 3. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Like it's like everything that she's saying, "Oh my god, my Sailor Moon shirt is there too." I left everything in Jersey. My Switch was stolen. I had a good trip, but I lost so much crap on the girl. Ugh, gross. Let me get back to Dragula. I'm gonna get to that in a second, Hannibal. Lord Jesus. Dahlia was wearing me out for those episodes. Everything that she was saying other people were doing was literally what she was doing to other people. And then when she called out Maxie, like, if you're gonna say something underneath your breath, then what you need to say is you need to say it out loud. Girl, you do the same thing though. You do it in your confessionals. Everything you have to say, you say in your confessionals. You don't say it to their face. You make your eye rolls, you talk to other people about it. Everything that you do, everything that you do, everything that you do the same. And you expect others to be like, I guess, I don't know. I don't even understand the level that she wants to be on. But it just didn't make any sense to me. Zazie, thank you so much here for the donate. Hopefully this will cover a chocolate frog for you. I love it, love it. Y'all are about to make my nerd dreams come true for this whole experience with Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm about to freak out. But I just didn't, it bothered me with her because I actually like Dahlia's aesthetic with her drag. I just didn't understand why everything was so, she just seemed so annoyed by everybody all the time. That bothered me up until episode 5, where I was really saying to myself, you know what, I feel her now. I get it, I totally get it. Because I got to experience a little bit more of Hollow Eve, and Hollow Eve started to wear me out, honey. Y'all, let's be real. Let's be very clear on this, because I'm about to talk about Hollow Eve. Who has seen episode 5? If you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to possibly spoil something for you, but most people were happy to know the results of episode 5, okay? Funny. Very strong and important message. I agree with the message. The presentation is horrible. What makes it even more terrible, in my opinion, is the fact that it's the fact that she then made it so personal to where it was so defensive to where if anybody even agreed with her, it would be almost like, no, you're not agreeing with me because you're not a woman. You don't understand what we're going through. Da, da, da. It was very that. And then here's the thing too, and this is where when I tell you I was back on Dahlia's side, I literally was like, girl, I just sat in the car with you. When she said that Hollow acts like we're not intelligent enough to understand her drag, what she's speaking about, where she feels on certain topics and subjects, all of it. That's what I was like, oh my God, don't get it. Or like we don't understand that there's an issue within the LGBTQIA. It's very true, especially to Black women and how we like to say things that Black women have made and done and act like, this whole thing that white gays do where they go, I have an inner Black woman in me. That is the most racist thing you can say to somebody. That's one of the most racist things you can say to somebody. I hate when people do that. It is so disgusting. Please, for the love of God, don't you ever in your life say something like that to me. I'm not only going to walk away from you, I'm going to talk about you later, but I'm going to walk away from you. But yes, also the word policing, we'll get to that too with Hollow Eve. It's like, I get what you're saying, and it's definitely a valid point, and it totally makes sense. I'm not even like just saying it just to have you be quiet. Preach, girl. But then she reiterates it over and 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 over again. And it loses its meaning. It loses all its context, all the strength behind those words, gone. Because now it sounds like you feel like we're not listening, and so you're just going to yell at us for another 20 minutes about the same thing. Like, we don't get it. And we got it. It's totally gettable. Like, yeah. And she took the judge's critiques on the main, I'm a woman, and this is for women's liberation, da, da, da. Not only do I get that, but you didn't need to even explain that to me. And I also understand that they didn't let her put the red dye or the blood on there or use the used tampons that she had, that she wanted to do for that look specifically, or in other cases, other looks that she was doing because of production, because of television, because of what they find to be appropriate. I'm like, really? But you have this giant white bouncing ball that represents someone's period in commercials, and ooh, woe is me, I'm having my period, that type of stuff. I didn't understand that. I'm like, but you do that in commercials. You had an entire commercial for Playtex where these women were basically doing the splits and showing how their legs open wide enough and see, no strings here. And it was like, well, you can do that, but you can't show blood. I'm not understanding. Her argument is valid. It's the way it's being presented. That's the issue. Hey, Nick. That's my issue with her. I know why she was going off, because it was really because they policed what she was doing. They said that she couldn't do the things that she wanted to do. And so it then became this now, I don't know. It just got on my nerves. It got on my nerves. And then another thing too, I didn't like the whole, we can't save fish because of this moment, da 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 da. I know people who use fish in a positive term. I also know that it's been used in a negative way too. So I can see the fence in the line with that. And that's why I'm like, I can't be mad at you for your argument, but the baby thing too. Yeesh. Like, was it that big of a deal? Was it that big of a deal, y'all? Like, was that really bad? Like, you will not call someone a baby, because if you're calling them a baby, you're demeaning them and what they're doing. It's not like, I just think they're an excellent, great, performing drag queen or king, and it was like, I don't think anybody was using it in that way to be disrespectful. And I would hate to see her in the South where people say baby, dear, love, sweetie, all those things as just a way to speak to people. Like how she would feel about that. Because honey, go to the South. Go to the South and see how that's gonna get you. Honey, who they would drag her. So I like Hollow Eve, honestly. I do. I actually love her drag as well. I feel her mind and her creativity and all of that. I just wish that whatever way she wants to get out her message and her, what she wants the world to understand, that she can do it in a way that doesn't just alienate people but bring people in on her message. I want her to be able to bring folks in, not push people away. And I don't think it has anything to do with her being a woman as to why we're all like doing this with her. It's just how it's being presented. So yeah. But yeah, Dahlia was a hypocrite in certain moments, and then I saw that completely changed a little bit. I didn't like the fact that we had a whole storyline about Madeline's sobriety and why Dahlia had issues with it when it was something that happened outside the show. It wasn't in the show. I did find it important, though, that Madeline's story was told because Priscilla then talked about her addiction, and that came together. That made perfect sense, and I was really happy for that moment. I'm glad that Priscilla also, when Hollow was laughing and it had nothing to do with her, while she had a moment about it, she didn't come in the next day and be like, you were wrong for this and you were wrong for that. She just spoke her piece, let it be, and then moved on. Whew, that's why I like see episode 5 so much, because it was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Priscilla, I'm back on your team. Dahlia, I'm back on your side. All these other people I was back on with, but then Hollow just kept going and going and going. And it was like, girl, that she gotta go. So yeah. Dragula this season has been pulling the stunts and the punches. I see production has been getting more involved with, I guess, talking to the girls. There's been more outbursts. There's been more drama that's happened. The production quality is leaps and bounds better than season 1 and 2. I was very, 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 very happy to see Bitch Puddin' up there giving life with her look. She looks so amazing, stunning, and beautiful. I love me some Puddin'. But yeah, I love Dragula. It's a great show. Everybody needs to support it. And, I'm also team Can't Wanna Kiki. Can't Wanna Kiki doesn't get as many views as the other shows, and I don't know why. I don't see why. Um, I love Can't Wanna Kiki. I want to support the Sugar Bakers and Dear Ruthie Keister, and the rest of the girls, because I think that Can't Wanna Kiki has its place in drag competition shows, just like The Switch, just like Drag Race, just like Drag Race UK, just like Dragula. It needs some more support. And it also shows that there's not as much respect for campy queens, just like there's not a lot of respect for queens that are dealing with filth and horror as we do with polished queens and queens that give the illusion of femininity and realness. There needs to be a perspective where we all can enjoy everything about drag, because drag is infinite. Drag is a multiple of different things. So drag is not just set into one stone. And I was a person who fell into that category of thinking that it needed to be one thing. And well, it's this, that, and the other. But drag has evolved and has become more than just one look and one aesthetic and one thing. The old school way, the new wave, the different outside areas of drag. It's a lot. So it needs to all be respected. And at the same time, we need to show our support, because that is how these shows continue to thrive and do very well. Like, period. You know what I mean? So yeah. As far as my Dragula predictions for who's going to win the show, it's between Landon and Eva, in my opinion. But I'm leaning more towards Landon. I like Eva, but that interview part of episode 5, girl, I was gagged. I was like, you didn't have nothing to say? She had something to say and they edited it out, I believe. But I was also like, she had nothing to say? This is scary. It's scary, honey. No, ma'am. I needed to have something to say. I mean, Jenny, the audience has evolved too, but let's not say that drag didn't evolve, because drag still, in many aspects, where people were watching drag queens and kings, got ideas to take it to different levels. Because, I mean, be clear, it was starting out as something with gay men putting on different garms and clothing and representing themselves as women, to then having, you know, women who also saw themselves wanting to dress as men do the same. You know, it was taken out of, there was trans performers who were getting into drag to perform, but that were trans women, and it just, you know, the audience now sees more things and more people and wants to give it more representation. But again, there's more avenues, there's more people involved in drag than ever before. And I know that to be true because I live in West Hollywood in LA right now, and I see people every day in drag. Every day, even at their jobs. They got a gig to go to afterwards. Her nails are already done, face is already beat, and she's at Shake Shack taking my order. And I'm like, you about to go do a whole show after this, huh? Yes, queen. As soon as I'm finished, my clothes are already sitting back here. I'm going to this bar. I'm going to change, and I got to work till 3. So I think that Dragula and Can't Wanna Kiki are on the right path of showcasing different types of drag and giving that respect the level it deserves, and even more, we can raise it higher. Um, okay, Matt. I'm trying to get all this out of here. Let's see here. I gotta text him. Hold on, my friend is trying to contact me. Where else am I going with this? Okay, so we talked about Dragula. We've talked about the Drag Race UK promo, and, you know, where we're at with that, and like how we think it's cool, and, you know, the fact that we had to go through all the other hold on. Sorry, I always feel bad because, like, I get invited to stuff, but right now I feel it's very socially awkward towards things, and like, I don't know. I feel like I can be a bummer sometimes. Ooh! Okay, yeah, let's do this for this last few, since we're at the 98-minute marker here. We can make this a full 2 hours. Let's talk about some things that happen. That was funny. Sorry, my friend said something funny. Okay. So, a lot of you know or have seen T.S. Madison is good people. She follows me on both Insta and Twitter, which is a gag because I've been following her. But of course, if you go to T.S. Madison's YouTube page, the Queen Supreme Court that happened during DragCon, um, I'm in that video. For a split second, They cut my whole dance scene, which I thought was crazy. But you see me speaking to them, Silky, Vanjie, and TS acknowledge me, da 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 da. Like, where you from with that body and all that type of stuff. So if you go to that video on TS Madison's page on YouTube, you'll see Alexander Rogers reading the house down because I told my friend he had to come that day, and then it just so happened to happen that way. And then I got up because I was filming and everybody was like, who is that? And I was like, yes, Queen. And I did my whole little dance for them and all that type of stuff. Oh, Jenny, you saw me there. Ow, get out. But yes, I'm on that video, and T.S. Madison's shown me some love. And I love T.S. Madison. I think she's one of the greatest people you will ever get to meet. If you ever get a chance to meet her, she's a good spirit. She does not have she doesn't have one menacing bone in her body. The people who talk about her don't know her to any level or extent of that level. That's why I don't even know her like that. I just know of the time that I got to speak with her and the conversations that were had with Alex, me and her just sitting in that same little area. I don't find nothing wrong with that lady at all. Now, Kaya, the beast, the dragon that she is with her naughty pine walls, Miss Thing, has been dragging her, has been transphobic, homophobic, to where some gays have been giving her the pass and saying, well, if they're acting like that, then that's what they are. No, you should never let anybody. Oh, Jenny, for real? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Next time, though, I'm going to see you, baby, next time. I don't understand why certain gay men and women let other straight people have a pass on using homophobic and transphobic language towards others and then celebrating them when they do things like that. That is uncalled for and it's unacceptable. We have to stand by everybody. If you don't want to be bullied, don't let other people get bullied, okay? That's the tea. All right? She did the song My Neck, My Back, Lick the rest, and you know the rest of the track. She did that song, and she did some other songs that people like. It's very Southern. I don't want to be the guy to say hood music, but yeah, it would be seen at a predominantly certain kind of club. It'd be in there, and it would probably smell like Fabuloso in the club, okay? That's the tea, all right? Her, the one with all the rotten mouth, that one. So she does this show called, you know, what's the Kaya show called? I don't watch her crap. I really don't, because her mess is not, it's known to be just out of jealousy and spite. I never find it to be funny. The Gag Order. So, you know, her and T.S. Madison were doing the show together. That was hilarious. I supported Kaya when she was supporting T.S. Madison, but after that, and she got really nasty and homophobic and transphobic, I was like, nah, I can't mess with that chick no more. So recently in one of her live videos, she lifted up her shirt. Did y'all see the one where her breasts were exposed on live and she had no bra on? And there's nothing wrong with you letting them hang, sister. But when I say them suckers was fighting with her knees, I was like, whoa, now wait a minute. I wasn't ready for all of that. I know the milk is good, but I mean, the cow must not be steady or ready, girl. You might be laying down on that one, sister. That was nasty. It was nasty. Her knees and her breasts were fighting with each other. It was like, you're ashy. No, you're ashy. It was that kind of fight. But then we get to her being on a live. And this is the stunt that was pulled, y'all. Let me explain to y'all the stunt that was pulled with this one. And y'all know it's a stunt. When someone says, we're having technical difficulties, but you're literally trying to get the people to call in for the gag order. And what happens? I'm sorry, but the number has been suspended. If you'd like to make a payment, do. She goes, oh, what's going on here? We got some technical difficulties. Technical what? Technically, you didn't pay your bill, honey. My phone's been off. Let's be real. My phone has been off a many a time. I have never wanted to sit there and act like I have always paid my bills on time. Lies. I'm always extending my stuff. I ain't even gonna BS y'all. No way. No way. No way. I'm not gonna do that to you. However, if that line ain't working, I'm gonna give you another number that is working. Okay? The sucker said suspended. This number has been suspended. I mean, oop. It was oop. It was oop. It was oop. It was oop and I oop. Now, I saw Jasmine Masters retelling of it and everything. Kaya said, I thought the bill was due on the 20th. Jasmine said, no, it was due on the 7th, girl. You got T-Mobile. Woo! That's why I got Verizon, honey, because Verizon gives me my extensions the right way. I know T-Mobile for their worth, girl. They will cut that sucker off so quick. Woo, honey, that stuff was so funny to me. And it's not funny that she can't pay the bill. And it's funny because she always acts like nothing about her stinks. That she doesn't do no wrong. That she's just doing her. And I don't attack nobody. And it's like, but you do. And you continue to talk about T.S. Madison in a very negative and nasty tone with very transphobic language. And it's disgusting. I can't ride with you on that. I support my trans women and trans men. The pronouns that they use, that they want to use, are going to be used correctly. All of the above. I will never call someone out their name or use language or terminology that is considered to be transphobic or homophobic like that. No. No, 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 no. But you, Miss Thing, this ally that you call yourself, you're not for us. You're not. You go to the Pride to get a check. You don't go there to support us. You go to the Pride to get a check. I'm going to give you all some tea about somebody else who was performing at DragCon, who was on Love and Hip Hop Miami. And y'all know who I'm talking about because she was the one that got very racist with Amanda Amara Amara, what's her name? What's the last name of Amara? Y'all know who I'm talking about, Miss Vega, the Vega girl or whatever. She said something that was out of line after she performed or whatever you want to call what she did, honey, because I didn't call it performance. It was not good at all. No, Bobby wasn't invited, girl. They needed people with talent. Amara La Negra. Okay, very good. I was right on it. I just didn't want to say it incorrectly because I love that girl. I give her a lot of respect. She is fine. Her hair is right and her skin is, oh. But the little Vega girl who got very gross with her about her skin tone and her hair. And she was also the one that said that she could say the N-word whenever she wanted to because she had Black family members that we never have seen. She was at DragCon performing or up on the stage doing a lot of motions, and she was basically singing to a backtrack. She had a microphone, but the backtrack was louder than anything. She goes, at the end of her performance, I love all of this. This is really cute. Thank y'all for the love. I love all of this. I was like, what is this? What is, no, 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 no. We're not doing that today. People use stuff like that to be like real janky with things. What you could have said, I love the love that DragCon, that all these different people in here are bringing. No, she said this, ... I was like, girl, please. You came here for a check. I know you got paid. That's cute. But whoever I can talk to that would actually give me the power and the time, I would definitely say don't invite her back again. Because this isn't what this is. This is an event. This is a DragCon. This is where gay, straight, bi, whatever you want to be, people can come together and be themselves and nobody can judge them. This is what that is. This, sister. She had no budget, and it shows. She was tired ASF. Very much. Very much. Topanga, you were there. Yay. So you saw what I was talking about. I don't know what that was I saw on the stage, but that wasn't nothing important. I was like, can RuPaul get back up here and DJ, please? Can RuPaul get back up here and DJ, please? Honey, can she get back up here and DJ, please? Shoobity doop wop wop up. Yeah. It was bad. It was bad. Whew. What we got? We got 11 more minutes. Okay. We got 11 more minutes. Oh, I did see the ABC Beyonce documentary about making of The Gift, the album she did specifically for The Lion King. I wish a lot more people would have purchased that album and gave it the love it deserved, because to me it was one of Beyonce's finest, for the simple fact that She brought a lot of new artists that no one ever heard of, or people only knew them in a certain country or region or continent or area. It wasn't like, widely based. And she gave them a platform. And there was also the fact that she has Tierra Whack on the album. Like, what? Like, come on now. Like, that's one of the best ones out there who I felt like should have been given way more love at the start of their career. Just like I feel like LaKaylee 47 should be given way more love and should be on a bigger platform and pedestal. It's a good album. It's a good album. And one of the songs on there that I listen to, that is my song to get me through a lot of my days when I'm walking back to the house after going to get something to eat, when I'm feeling down, I'm about to get emotional. These two songs in particular that I listened to on that album, Bigger is one of them. Bigger is such an important song. If you're ever feeling down, please listen to that song. Please listen to it. It's so, it fills me with so much power. It fills me with so much power. I feel so strong after hearing that song. Oh my goodness. It reminds me of so much of the reason why I came to LA in the first place when I hear that song, and everything I sacrificed to be out here and the struggle that I'm facing now and trying to get my art and my work out there. It really puts me through. The other one is Find Your Way Back. And that's the one that kind of brings me back into what I always sometimes forget is who is Matty and what am I doing and all that type of stuff. You know, it's a lot of that. And it's like find your way back. Big world drive you crazy. Find your way back. Don't let this life drive you crazy. Find your way back. It's Daddy used to tell me, look up at the stars. I love the way it sounds. I love the music behind it and everything with it and the African beat and just oh, it's so good. The rest of the album is great too. I listened to a lot of the songs on there. But it definitely needed more love. And that documentary showed you Beyonce and her work ethic and how she is behind everything 110%. I want to be that same person when I get my production company. I want to be that same person when I have my talk show and I'm on television and I'm like doing everything. I don't want to have just somebody running everything for me. I want to be a part of every step of the process to make sure it is done correctly so my fans, my rant pack, and anybody watching can understand that there is work behind this. It's great work and it's good work. We got 2 dislikes in here. That sucks. Y'all, make sure to like this video. Like this video. Like this video. Aw, who are those 2 people? They're sad. But we'll keep going. It's important. It's a great album. The documentary is great. Her children are beautiful. Blue Ivy is growing up to be a beautiful young lady. She's also giving me a lot of sass. I'm like, honey, she's about to be somebody's actress or a singer or a rapper very soon. She's ready for the entertainment industry, and I feel like Beyonce and Jay-Z are grooming her properly. Sir and Rumi, is that right? Sir and Rumi? All them children are beautiful. All them babies are beautiful. Beautiful children. Beautiful children. No. That's not the album we're talking about. It's not the Lion King soundtrack. It's called The Gift, inspired by The Lion King by Beyonce. So Can You Feel the Love Tonight's not on that album. It's like it's all new songs. It's all brand new stuff. So yeah, it's definitely that. Oh, they're gonna be tall too, because Jay-Z's tall. So I know them kids are gonna be like 5'10", 5'11", 6 feet. Yeah, very that. The Gift. So yes, I've seen that. I thought it was great. American Horror Story, I liked it. I thought it was really good. I know somebody in my Facebook friends was like, if you thought that was anything close to an 80s horror movie, then you don't know 80s horror movies. I was like, well, then you must be blind because there were several references to 80 horror movies that happened. I thought were really great. It's not shot like an 80s horror film, but it's done in a sense with the style, the way they're speaking, the way things are happening in very 80s. So it's like, come on then. What's up, Sampa? So yes, less than 48 hours until Maddie's birthday. Specifically, if y'all wanted to know, I was born, I won't tell you what time exactly, but it was around 6 a.m. after 23 hours of labor. 25, excuse me, because my mother said I was technically supposed to be born on the 23rd, but I was always going to be a Libra. But I was supposed to be born, yeah, on the 23rd. I ended up on the 24th, and they were going to have a C-section. I always get emotional talking about this because it's my mom, and it's my heart. My mom was telling me, she was like, Maddie, I swear, you would not, I was trying to come out feet first. And my mom was like, they wouldn't let me be born that way because you're not supposed to come out feet first. So, happy early birthday to you, Lacey. So they were like, we're going to have to do a C-section because they were afraid if I came out feet first, my head would get stuck and I would suffocate, all these things. So they were prepping for, oh my God, Sampa, your birthday's right after mine. Happy birthday to you. They were prepping for a C-section, and my mother said, and I quote, she goes, Matthew, you literally turned all the way around. Oh my gosh, if I showed y'all a baby picture, you would think I was Caucasian. Because when I came out, I was wee pale. You would think I was Caucasian. My mother, they said, they thought I was adopted for the first couple of weeks and months of my life as a child because I was so pale. I was so bright. And my mother was like, that's from your granddaddy. Because my grandfather, he was also black, but he was very fair-skinned. And he was like, I got my skin tone from my grandfather. So I was like, okay. And then also my dad's mother, my grandmother, she unfortunately passed away from diabetes and other complications. She was also a little bit fair-skinned too. So, they assumed. But I was like, I literally my mother said, I turned myself around, like as if I could hear what they were saying. And she knew then I would be a hard-headed child. I was going to be crazy, and I was going to be a creative individual, and I was going to be a star. Because she said, honey, you were in the conversation for some reason. And it was the most horrible feeling while I'm trying to push. I have stopped pushing. My mother said that she stopped. And I spun around, and my mom was like, oh my God, what is happening? And my father was in the room, and he was like, Debbie, you got to push. You got to push. She did one push, and I literally was like a torpedo out. They said they almost dropped me because of how fast I came out. As if, oh, don't put that knife near me, sister. Oh, like, oh. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, so again, if anybody wants to donate for my birthday, just like you want to send me some love or a present or anything like that, just PayPal.com/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo Matty-Rants. Those links are in the description. My moderators, Alicia, Dark Cross, have been here and they've been posting it, and also others as well who I've seen in here posting for me, which I really, 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 really appreciate. I'm always weird around my birthday, but again, I wanted to go to Universal Studios in Hollywood and do my Harry Potter experience, ride a few rides, just be a kid, go have a drink with Jamar later on the evening. If I see people out, I don't have a P.O. box yet because I'm still trying to get my living situation. I'm actually supposed to be going to the DMV today to change over my Texas license, which I've been not wanting to do. I love my Texas ID, but I'm going to have to do that sometime this week to get my California driver's license so that I can get a P.O. box without them driving me crazy about it. Because that was the only issue why I didn't have it. I had a Texas license. So they're like, can you show us the mail that you have here? And I'm like, no. So once I get that done, I'll get my P.O. box set up. But yeah, anything you send is of course for the channel, it's for love. I don't want anybody worrying about me needing a laptop anymore or anything else like that. That has been taken care of. That has definitely been taken care of. That's why I haven't really cried over my Switch, because it felt like, well, I already have something that I'm using for work anyway. I need to focus on my work, so that's that. But everything now is about just me celebrating my 33rd and praying that this next year is going to be amazing, that my dreams will not only come true, but just everything just starts to happen. I have a feeling that this is going to be my year coming up for 2020, and I wanted to go somewhere for my birthday, but that's just not financially possible right now. But if I could just do anything, Universal Studios, Hollywood would be the thing to do, and just to go out and have a good time and go to 5 different restaurants and say it's my birthday and have them sing me a song and eat different cake. Oh, I'm supposed to be going to Disney World or Land with another friend whose birthday is he's also Libra. So I wasn't gonna do that for mine because it's like, we're both trying to do the same, so it's just not gonna be that. Oh my gosh, David, yay! I did see the new Switch Lite, and I think it's really dope. But I would be lying if I didn't say that I like really miss my Switch. Oh, I'm not giving that information away. So someone could look up my birth records. Oh, but yeah. Um, yeah, I need my old one back because I like to put it on the TV and stuff. So I know, Glam. Listen, I'm having an entire moment. I really, 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 really listen. Let me get this. Let me get this back on. Excuse me. Hold on. Hold on. Rump up. Rump up. I'm tempted to wear this if I get the money for at least 2 people to go with me to Universal Studios. I want to like seriously wear this. I want to seriously wear this outfit if I can. I'm probably not because I'm going to be riding a couple rides that are going to be wet rides and stuff like that. So I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, I'm soggy or something like that. But oh man, so many people have been disliking this video. That sucks. What is that about? Yikes. I guess I have a lot of people that do not like me. But that's kind of their problem, right? Gross. Who would do that? I'm gonna like my own video. Watch. Beep. I liked my own video. Yeah, I'm freaking out a little bit because I want to go. It's Harry Potter has been like a huge part of my growing up in life. Like for real. Like I liked reading books, but I didn't really start to love to read books until I read Harry Potter. And I read every single solitary one of them. I've read way more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've read a lot. I've like seriously spent my time and energy on Harry Potter. I knew I was Team Gryffindor from day one. I knew that I probably would have been best friends with Neville Longbottom. Like, I just knew. I just knew. It was like my world. So, ooh, Reva, amazing. Okay, cool beans. Let me get off of here now, y'all, because now I'm going to start rambling on about nothing. Let's not have that happen. Again, for my birthday, if anybody wants to do anything, you know what to do. You know where you can donate to. I know, David. I know. It's like, I just need like at least, it's like 110 to go, which I was like, but it'll be worth it because I said I was going to be there from the start of the day, so we get on all the good rides first, and then that way we be done by the afternoon, and we can go somewhere for dinner or lunch or something like that, and then later on that night I can grab a drink for my birthday, and just be like woo or whatever. So yeah, okay, cool beans. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the live. We talked about a lot of things today. We had a lot of fun. We did 2 hours of great conversation. I know, let's go to Mary's. Woo! Yeah, I'm here for that. So I love y'all so much. I really, really do. I do this all for you. Every bit, every struggle I'm facing, every moment of my life where it's just been tough, I do this all for you. And myself, of course, because if I didn't do it for myself, I'd be a liar. But I do it for you because I love my rant pack. I want y'all to see this growth. I want y'all to see me excel and strive and make it. Where a lot of people give up in these moments and they just say, because they didn't like me then, they're not going to like me later. Because this moment happened, it's not going to happen. No, I believe in working hard and doing your best and trying and continuing to try and putting forth that effort, that everything will be rewarded and you will find what you need that is going to like make you happy or whatever the case may be. So Tuesday is my birthday. On all social medias, I'll be posting random pictures. Again, if you want to donate on that day, that's fine. Whatever the case may be. Oh! So Monday there will be no video. Don't expect it. Don't you expect it. Tuesday I may create a quick. It's my birthday. I love you guys. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But after that, there won't be anything posted until Wednesday, and then there'll be an episode. There'll be videos Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday again for the following week. Okay, just like how we did this time. A video every day of the week. Hugs and kisses. All my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants. I love you more. I love you more. I see all of you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for the love. CA, thank you for the love. Lacey, thank you. Squall, your donations have been amazing. Sunny Delight, my baby girl, I live and breathe, always giving everything. I love you, Jenny. I love you, Squall. I love you, David. Well, David, I know you, girl, so it's okay. Diamir, I love you too. Zazzles, you know I love you. Alicia, thank you for being one of the best moderators ever. You have been like truly a supportive person through this process. I love you. I love you. I love you. Reva, all the love to you, honey. Glam Nerd, everything. Candace, you know I love you, sister. Let's see here. Make sure I get all my peoples and who I see still in this room, even if they're not in here anymore. Dixie Ray, love you, honey. Let's see here. Where are my boys? Christy, love to you. Aaliyah, love to you, honey. Sampa, love to you. Come on, babies. I know I'm missing some folks. Poltergeist, you know I love you, baby. Necro Puppy, you know I love you, baby. So many people. But yes, I gotta go. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. Love you too, Shay. Love you, everybody. I will see y'all later. Bye. Oh, we're playing me out. No, we're playing me out. We're gonna play me out. We are gonna play me out. Let's do this right. Let's do this right.
Listen.